They can throw out all those great backs and great quarterbacks and great defensive players throughout the country and in this conference. But there's going to be one team that's going to play solely as a team. No man is more important than the team. No coach is more important than the team. The team, the team, the team. And when we play as a team, when the old season is over, you and I know it's going to be...
Down from the men in the marching men, with their shields and their swords, to fight the fight they believe to be right, and overthrow.
O.J. Arnold's in the backfield here, but French is under pressure and taken down. Nice job by Braxton Feely.
Feely's a big defensive tackle, big 300-pounder. You see him come inside, throw down the center. Chandler Strong, great use of hands by Braxton Feely.
Second and short, French, he's going to be sacked. Jake Rip.
Yeah, and that's where, you just can't take that sack if you're J.C. French. I mean, Rip's blocked initially, and then he fights off it. That catch.
Eagles moving quickly again. French in trouble, and he's going to get taken down. Nice job there by Jaden Virgin Morgan on the tackle. It's a loss of 2. They'd love it to be more and convert here. French, oh, he's going to be sacked. Hit, the ball is loose, and it goes out of bounds. Simpson knocks it away.
And they'll punt it away. Haven't had a lot of punts today, especially in the second half. Just great job by Simpson. You can get from behind.
Chance. And finding room and time to take shots downfield. Look out! Hassani takes him down! Ahmed Hassani with another sack. He's the guy that you always have to account for, and the second play of the game, he takes down Gabriel.
Again, you're going to love this kid right here. He is high energy. You can see the left tackle kind of falls down. Ahmed at Boise State are aggressive, willing tacklers. It's a good tackle right there.
Gabriel now on 2nd and 7. Hit and brought down again. Second time today that Gabriel is sacked. 3 times last week, 2 times today. Rodney Robinson brings him down. The defensive back in the backfield.
Confusing the blocking scheme of this Oregon offensive line. Some new guys up front, some shuffling. Just Boise State defense, they're turned up.
It's a loss of 8, and it's going to set a 3rd and long, 3rd and 15. Have to get it across midfield to the 47. Gabriel chased again, sacked again! Shea Oladipo sacks on consecutive plays by Boise State to force an Oregon punt.
Right now, these are consecutive blitzes, play after play, confusing the blocking unit of the Oregon Ducks, challenging Dillon Gabriel if he's going to run the football. This is an all-out blitz, 0 coverage. Nowhere to go with the football for Dillon Gabriel. See Oladipo right there.
Yeah, need the 38. Gabriel alone to the backfield, takes the snap, pressure. Gabriel brought down again! Andrew Simpson! And this Boise State pass rush is living in the backfield.
Andrew Simpson, here he is right here, acting like he's talking to one of his teammates. Faked the offensive line out and got to Dillon Gabriel, one of the better off-the-ball linebackers, pass rushers in the country. See Andrew Simpson right there.
Football is significant.
So clearly they wanted to play this game just for competitive reasons, but also wanted to put themselves in the best possible light, health-wise. Sachere goes down. Many Broncos in the mix. Jack Rip was in there.
And there was a lot of holding going on in that interior line, but despite that, you're able to get home to the quarterback. And again, it's just a 4-man rush, right? Actually, it's a 3 with one guy up and his hand down. So they got a nice little game and deal working. And all the games and deals means is the end and the tackle will switch responsibilities. One will go first and the other will go behind him and just say, hey, look, I'm going to make a deal with you.
This is a biggie, though. 3rd and 13.
Trips to the wide side of the field. You've got an opportunity here, but the sticks are back, and they're playing it just like they should.
Oh, just a four-man rush, but they get home. That was Sheldon Newton who wraps those big arms around Sacheray.
The big cat. Number 9, watch Shelton come down here. He's got some help there from Andrew Simpson. Number 10 standing up, occupying that center so that he can be solo. Boy, that's great scheming up front to allow a big man to be one-on-one with another but smaller man to get to home the quarterback. Outstanding.
3rd down and 5. This game was tied at 7 in the first quarter.
Little orbit motion. Nice double
pass. And down goes Eric Denham.
There's that guy again.
Hassanin makes the tackle and forces. And the blitz is on, and they get to Haskell. Man, they are still firing in there. Martineau with the sack.
Martineau is an instinctive player. Young player's got great ability. You can see him come right down through here, and he sees an option to go right over where the center is, and he butts the center and pushes him right back into the lap of the quarterback. That's just great physicality. And you know what? He's given up about 78 pounds to the guy he just pushed back in the lap of the quarterback.
Down the field. They're having some pretty good play up front. We've seen Hassanin come on in the last couple of drives.
Pululasi checking back into the game at running back for Washington State. 3rd down and 9 coming up. Pressure coming off the edge. Mateer swallowed up by this Bronco defense again. They are doing such a good job corralling him. This time it's Herbert Gums, the other nose tackle.
A quiet guy, Herbert Gums, there he is, 98. He's going to make that big loop around and kind of wait for Mateer to trickle out. Very patient, doesn't come flying up the field because they know about Mateer's scrambling ability, and the senior out of Texas makes a great play on Sundays as Washington State with the best looking drive through the air we've seen tonight.
Mateer 4 for 4 on this drive. Pressure coming. He's not going to escape it. It's Hassanin, first guy there, a difference maker on the defensive side of the ball. Andrew Simpson there as well.
Look at Parker with the great blitz pickup there on Tubner, but it's not enough. As you see Hassanin right on his legs. Field safety, just a sophomore, playing really well.
Mateer feeling the pressure again. Hassanin wrapping him up right at the line of scrimmage.
And you got to give this Broncos defense credit. Fewest amount of points Washington State scored in the first half all season. And a lot of it has to do with the way they're getting after Mateer. He has not been able to escape. Now they had that designed run very long on their first and had belief and came back and won that game. They're on the road here, but they just had a touchdown. Can they respond to that run?
There's plenty of time, but this Broncos defense has been harassing Mateer all night long. And there's Braxton Feely with the 5th sack of the game for this Broncos team.
Feely there, but they keep people after him. It's been relentless. No Triani there. And then Feely cleans him up. Staying after Mateer, not letting him escape out to the perimeter or find anybody downfield. Really impressive, relentless pursuit from Eric Chenander's defense.
3rd and 23. You can see the DBs all the way back at the 30-yard line. Here comes more pressure. Mateer loses the ball in the end zone. Are they calling this a safety?
They say, looks like they're saying he's right at the 1, 4th down. Very close though.
He fell into the end zone. They're placing the ball at the 2-yard line.
The rush comes right from the front side. Hassanin, yeah, and Mateer, like you said, bobbled the ball a little bit.
Can you help me understand why that wasn't a safety when the ball and his body landed in the end zone? A must-have for the Cougs. Blitz coming again from Boise State. He's surrounded. And down goes Mateer. Devon Banks, the corner blitz. The 7th sack of the night for this Broncos D. They have been fantastic.
Mateer just hasn't had the time back there to escape and create. And one guy, if he escapes him, there's another one waiting to clean him up. Banks, whose role is growing, is the first to him and takes him down. Really well-timed blitz calls by Eric Chinander as the game has gone on.
Sure. Iowa transfer. Missed a couple of games with an ankle injury back in the month of September. And he's going to go down. That is Ahmed Hassanin again with a sack, his 5th of the year.
You get ready for that because that boundary end, 91, is going to be all over the place, partner. He's outstanding. He's consistent. And that's one of the things they've got to contend with. Again, Petrus has got his eyes upfield. One of those 3-quarter field concepts. He's got to come back. He's got to realize that fuse is going to be really short for him.
3rd and 7. Broncos showing heat. Here they come. Shager flushed, in trouble, bounces, and goes down at the 23. Virgin Morgan tossed him to the turf. There were others around him, but this is going to bring the football all the way back out to the 22. It was Hawaii a first down. There's 5:40 left in this first half, which has taken a while. Shager is caught and he's going to get dropped. So the Broncos have their 2nd sack of the night. This is Virgin Morgan and Ahmed Hassanin sharing the sack. They'll bring up 2nd down at about 14.
Hassanin is top 10 in the nation in sacks this season.
Landon Sims in the backfield. He had the screen pass. Shager has time, runs out of it, and is caught and dropped. And the best pass rush in the country gets to the Hawaii quarterback, Brandon Shager. A loss of 8. Jaden Virgin Morgan with the sack. And the 3rd sack for the Broncos. Now Boise State calls the timeout. This is almost a coverage sack.
Shager not able to find anybody down the field.
3-yard line. Broncos show blitz. Here they come. He senses it. Shager can't escape, though, and goes down to avoid a hit. And that's another sack. That's 5 sacks. This time, Andrew Simpson. The sacks come from everywhere on this Boise defense.
It really does, and they really emphasize team, right? They're not really concerned about individuals or individual stats. We talked to Coach Danielson about the team philosophy. He says, look, no egos, all team focus. Here it is, 3rd down. Typically the playmaker's been number 5, Pofele Ashlock, but Shager has really leaned on his other targets, but let's see if he can locate number 5 here.
Ashlock in the slot, top of your screen. Blitz comes, and down goes Shager. Boy, that was Oladipo, who seemed like he had a running start and timed it perfectly that way. Shager pump fakes, rushes on, and he's sacked again. 4th down, 15. Hawaii trying to keep the night alive. Boise State trying to end it. Shager's brought down again. That's 8 sacks for Boise State.
Have to score touchdowns here.
Play action. Williams in trouble, and he's dropped. And it's Alexander Tubner. A loss of 8.
Alexander Tubner, number 34, coming from the right side of your screen, is going to come in for the sack. He's a guy that they like to blitz a lot in this defense. And once he gets his hands on you, White in this situation here didn't get any targets in that last red zone situation.
He's at the top of your screen. Williams in trouble, and down he goes. Another sack. Shea Oladipo this time. That's his 4th of the season.
That right there looked like a miscommunication. He's rolling out, wanting to throw the football, and nobody gave the quarterback eyes to be able to catch that ball. It looked like it was supposed to go to Jacob Day. He's third and long situations.
Williams play action with time, steps up, in trouble, and down he goes. Jaden Virgin Morgan.
And Boise State really has two good dynamic defensive ends. You got Ahmad Hassanin on one side, then you've got Jaden Virgin Morgan on the other side, who's the second leading sack leader of the team this year.
Caden Chittenden.
And answer on this drive by scoring some points.
4 sacks, 7 tackles for loss for Boise State. Williams is hit. That's 5 sacks. The best pass rush in America is on display tonight in Las Vegas. 34 sacks, that leads the nation.
And 6 of those are by the DBs for Boise State. And there's an example of it right there. Shea Oladipo.
Pass rush has been outstanding all night. 3rd down. This time, caught again. Sack number 6. Hassanin.
Hassanin finally getting, that's just their front 4 for Boise State. This time they don't bring pressure.
Gums is in on that. They'll get a half a second.